You want to talk about a playmaker? That's a playmaker. He made the play.
You know, it's a tough one because, you know, first half, even though we didn't have much of the ball, we defended really well, stopped them really well, had a plan, obviously went 1-0 up, but, you know, you can't sustain that for 90 minutes, especially against a team like Arsenal. It's the same when you play a team like Man City. You know, in the end, one of their chances will create to something, and, you know, they're free-flowing football. They managed to get through, and I think the tables turned when that first one, you know, we caught him onside, and he's rolled it in, and obviously then your backs are against the wall. But it's down to us to keep going, to keep pushing, and we tried to do that. But like I said, we couldn't just get up the pitch. You know, they smothered us all over the pitch.
Or Arsenal, you said you equated them to Manchester City there in terms of how much they are good with the ball. You see an Arsenal genuine title potential winners, do you?
100%, 100%. I think, you know, they're a top team. You can see they're coached incredibly well. You know, they have a lot of attacking talent, young squad. You know, they could go the whole way for sure. You know, they're a good team, but like I said, first half we tried as hard as we could to stop them, and you know, it's really hard. But in the end, you know, we come up short, and it's frustrating.
What's missing? Because obviously West Ham set really high standards last year. You've been doing really well in Europe this season. What's missing in the league?
I think just the results. I think it's a tough one because, you know, there's been games when we've played unbelievably well and not had the results. Obviously tonight we've not played the best, and we haven't got the result. But in other games we've probably not scored as much. We have created the chances in other games, but just not put the ball in the back of the net. And you know, in the Premier League, that's the main thing. You know, because now they're starting for a little gap to, you know, there's a little gap arriving now in the league, and you know, we're finding ourselves at the bottom end of the table at the minute. For sure, the tables will turn and we'll push ourselves back up there, but it's a little bump in the road at the minute that we need to get out of, and you know, we're all positive and believe that we can beat Brentford on Friday.
Yeah, the manager said this week we're going to fight to keep Declan Rice at the club. Is it a relegation fight that you're in?
Nah, I don't think it's a relegation fight at all. Every team has a blip. Every team has a period where, you know, it's not plain sailing, and results don't go your way. But it's down to me as captain to keep everyone going, to keep everyone pushing. You know, I'll keep giving 100% out on the pitch to make things happen, and you know, try and get results. And so would the other lads as well. You know, nowhere we're down and out. Still so many games to go. We're positive, and we honestly believe we're still a top team. I think you look at the players we've got. We are a top team. We are a top players. But we need to start showing that now. We need to stop talking about it.
It's got to happen.
Yeah, 100%. I think, like I just said then, the signings we've made, the players we've got, it's down to us now to have that perception of us being spoken about as a top team, and show it, because the quality's there. It's down to us to do it at both ends of the pitch.
Thanks, Declan.
Rice, baby. Ding, 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 ding. Oi, rice, baby.
Do you know what my shirt is made of? Boyfriend material.
It's all over the gap. I can't breathe! What is going on? Stop! Look at them! You're having one! You're about to say it.
Do I know you? Because you look exactly like my next girlfriend. How can I say that though? A bit of, do you believe in Do you believe in love at first sight? Or shall I walk by again?
I'm having a Western Superman. Right. It's Nolan, it comes across. Kevin Nolan! He scores for West Ham! He crowd, the belt's come undone as well! But they go wild!
Yes! It's not really hard, is it?
Yeah, there's only one winner here.
One.
Straight Chinese?
Geez, you know, I've never had a Chinese before.
He's about to take me on the You can step back, that smooth criminal.
And it's Edge. He's coming off the top.
Hey, you alright?
Dan, tell him about the finishing, bro.
Can't lie, bro.
He's on flames. But he lost though.
Apart from Harry Kane, I ain't seen a better shooting job.
But he lost in the game, the main game.
Do you know what the celebration I done? I went.
How would you look at that?
I felt you there, man.
Monster.
You've gone for the drums.
Yeah, it needs work. It does need work. It was a bit stiff, but look, it's
What's the band called?
Backstreet Boys.
That is great.
I've known you a long time.
Backstreet Boys. Well, that took you two by surprise, didn't it? That's decent.
Yeah, it's caught me off guard there. Yeah, that's caught me off guard.
Let's just go. Having it.
It was. Jarred. Do you know the banter I got with that trim was non-stop?
My mate as well, Mason Mount, who actually said I would have no chance. I've got no hand-eye coordination. He said I've got no speed.
I'm calling out. Yeah, there's only one person, Declan Rice. West Ham.
Declan Rice?
Yeah.
That's your friend.
Yeah, he will be so slow, I reckon, as well.
Yeah, this one's for you, mate. Buzzing with it. Thanks, Myla. Buzzing.
Hopefully.
He was quick. He's like off the mark. He was quick.
Don't let them change the topic.
Yeah, don't
they
change
feel
the-
bad now. They
You
feel
feel bad now.
Don't worry.
Declan Rice.
Stay there. Stay there.
Declan Rice.
Stay there.
West Ham captain.
What's up, homie?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What up, dog? What you reppin', son?
One thing I will say, I think, listen, you can look at ability and say, are there better players in that position with better ability? Maybe you can look at it and you can argue that point, yes or no. Is it, if he's 105, what's Rodri? What's Casemiro in his prime? What's X, Y, Z? You can go through all that, it's fine. I think you've got to look at more than that with Declan Rice. I think as a character, I think he's perfect. As somebody who can drive a squad on and can drive a team on, he's taken it. You can talk about the quality of the trophy that West Ham won in Europe. They've won a trophy in Europe. I don't care what you call it. They've still gone and done that. And he's been pivotal in doing that, pushing this team on as the captain, as the leader, as the inspiration. He's done that. And to do that, I don't care what trophy it is, you've got to have some level of character and personality to bring your team through them tough moments that you're going to go through. And they went through them. I think he's done his time at West Ham. I think the West Ham fans will clap him out of the stadium and out of the club and always remember him and look at him with love, and rightly so. But he's going to go to Arsenal now, a team on the cusp of maybe doing some great stuff and winning some silverware at that football club. Him going to Arsenal puts him in a better position to win. Fact. And I just think that this kid, I think he's going to grow again. I think he's playing at a high level now, and with England he plays at a really high level. But sometimes when you're at a club, no disrespect, like West Ham, which is a fantastic club close to my heart, West Ham, where I came through. But I saw it. I went to Leeds at the time we were trying to challenge, and you go there, and the group are a better standard of player. The environment is geared up to try and win more than to just stay in the league. Not that West Ham are just playing to stay in the league, it's a bit different. But at that time with me, it was West Ham were playing to stay in the league and not much else. You love your time there. Declan Rice will be loving it at West Ham. He would have last season. What a way to sign off. But the difference is he's going to be going to a team that are going to be challenging for the league. All the big trophies they're in for, they're going to be trying to win those things. It's not about just competing. And I think that that's going to be a difference, and that's going to maybe be an edge that what we need to see now is, can he step up that level? Can he go up to that level? And the expectation now, which is different, the demands on him, which are different. More is going to be asked of him maybe in an Arsenal shirt than what he was maybe doing at West Ham. Different things. The standard of his play can't have no days off. Not that he did before, but it's highlighted a lot more. You're under scrutiny a lot more. You're in the spotlight a lot more every week. Everywhere you go, they want to beat you. It's very different to when the club he's leaving to how it is looked at Arsenal. Those are the different elements that he's going to have to adapt to, and it's going to be interesting to see how quick he adapts. I've got no fear that he'll adapt to it, but it's just how quick he can do it. Does he do it immediately and walk into the Arsenal team and have that immediate impact, which he'll want, knowing him? Or is it going to take